Hey everybody, what's up? It's Mackenzie Criswell here, and welcome back to another new video. Today we're continuing to take a look at stuff I use every day. Let's get into it. So this app, Handbrake, in the largest sense is kind of a Swiss Army knife of video encoding and converting and all sorts of crazy stuff. Not a ton of people use DVDs, but this used to be a big app for taking DVDs, putting them into your Mac, and ripping them off and getting the file. I know a lot of the way that I first heard about this app was people were renting DVDs from Netflix and then ripping the video off the Netflix DVD so that they could keep it in their own personal library. It's not so much used for that anymore, but it is still a very, very good tool to have at your disposal. So what this is basically a video encoding app. You can throw most formats at this: MKV, MP4, MOV, AAC, WebM, I think. And the great thing about Handbrake is you get a tiny file size. Honestly, I've looked into this a lot, and I have no idea what kind of compression they're doing inside of this app, but you still get a great looking video, great by the standards of compression, so it's not, an uncompressed look, but it's definitely compressed, you can tell. I want to be clear about that. But by those standards, an incredibly small file size. So very useful. If you're uploading YouTube videos and you're on a slower internet connection, this is right up your alley. So let's go ahead and just run a video through here real quick. I got the Blu-ray of The Force Awakens, and I want to go ahead and make a copy of this. It's of course in the MKV, because the app I used to grab the file was of course off the Blu-ray, so it came to MKV, but I can't really use that to put it into iTunes or to really shoot it too many different places on the internet. I think most Blu-ray players can actually play MKV, but if I want to play it on an Apple TV, a Shield, anything like that, I need to convert it to MP4. So you just saw drag the file in here, and that's about as simple as it is. There is an option to queue files. So if I want to add this to the queue, I can of course drag in other video files. Unfortunately, you do have to drag them in one at a time. You can't do a batch selection and drag them all into the queue. I don't know why, but it wants you to queue them individually. So that's an unfortunate thing. But there is a queuing option. So if you've got a couple of different movies you need to convert, or not necessarily movies, but just videos in general you need to convert, this will do the trick. There's a codec option here. You've got just basically H.264, the older version of H.264, and then a couple of MPEG options. There's just a few more options. There's an option to do audio, change what format you're converting it to, an MP3, AAC, a few different options. You can bake subtitles in here. There's also, if you hit toggle presets over here, there's a couple of other presets that will set everything up for just kind of some standard devices you may be exporting to. This is actually hasn't been updated in a while from what I can tell, so yeah, not too useful. But down here at the regular settings, there is kind of a normal export and then a high profile export that just will basically kick the render quality up just a bit if you are really in need of that. If you just need to watch, there's an activity window, but just hit start here and let it do its thing. And that's about it. Here is my converted version of The Force Awakens. I can go ahead and watch and have a lot of fun. So again, this is just kind of an anecdotal example of where I was going to be using Handbrake anyways to convert this and get it into my iTunes library, so that I can shoot it all over my house and watch it wherever. So yeah, really great app. I definitely recommend you check it out if you're looking for a good video converter app. If you've just hopped over from PC, unfortunately, there are still actually quite a few more video conversion apps on PC. I don't know why. So this is a really good, just relatively small, easy app to download and use pretty easily. But that's about it for this one. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe below, or check out all of my stuff at maxi.co. There'll be a card. Catch you in the next one.